I have been following the great and late martial arts master Bruce Lee since I was a teenager. And I have never seen anything that he has ever done to embarrass himself openly or even his family. I still to this very day have a great deal of respect for him and his legacy and his accomplishments as it relates to the martial arts. I continue in that grain, no way is way, uh, seeking the truth, your own personal truth through martial arts. I still do that to this very day. Now, over the years, as I have trained and studied uh, and created even things within my own system, I have heard people make statements about Bruce Lee being unfaithful to his wife during the time that he was living, Linda. They, in fact, said that Bruce Lee had a mistress or several mistresses during his lifetime. I've never read that throughout my time studying martial arts. Never heard anything about it, not even remotely. And it was not until the past 3 to 4 years of me doing YouTube videos here on this platform, I've heard guys mention that Bruce Lee committed adultery against his wife Linda, and that he had been dealing with some women on the side. It's neither here nor there with me because I don't care. I don't care what these people say 40, 50, 60 years after the man is dead. Why? Why now? Can you say haters? It is unfortunate that we cannot let sleeping dogs lay. Because when a man has given so much and contributed so much to our world, so much value, we wait until after he's dead, many years past, to bring up some things that are not even relevant, not even important, all for what we think might be some fame, maybe a book deal, sensationalism, whatever. Leave the man alone. He's not the only one, but he's the one that comes to my mind right now because here in recent years, like I've said, people have brought that up. When I've done any take on Bruce Lee's life and his martial arts prowess, they said, well, Bruce Lee was a player. Bruce Lee fooled around on his wife. I've never heard Linda mention it. And if it were true, my hat goes off to her for having such great character. She didn't want to embarrass the family or herself or him because I can see that that's a personal issue. The world doesn't need to know everything about your life, no matter who you are. And celebrities are quick to tell everything about their lives, who they're dating and who they're sleeping with, and how many people they're sleeping with, and how they do it in the bedroom. Nobody cares or should care. But if it sells, they put it out there. If it's going to bring or garnish more attention, they put it out there. Can you say insecurity? So I say this: Bruce Lee's legendary talents will never ever be forgotten. He was the one that the mold was broken on. There will never ever be anyone on the level of Bruce Lee in our lifetime. I don't believe. Not to say that there are not great athletes today in the martial arts, because there are. But during the era that Bruce Lee came up, looking at the technology or lack thereof during that time, he was indeed an innovator. Now, again, to bring up him possibly having a mistress or several mistresses during the time that he lived is shameful. And it's an embarrassment for me to even hear anyone bring that up because he is the legend in the martial arts. He is the poster child for martial arts for the most part. You can't have a real legitimate conversation about martial arts without bringing Bruce Lee's name up. Bruce Lee has been used in all kinds of commercials and outtakes and snippets in various other movies. He's been referenced all of the time. He's been on the cover of bodybuilding magazines. If he was not who they say he is, then no one would pay attention to him on that level. He's the real deal. So whoever you are and wherever you are, and you want to bring some shade or throw some shade at Bruce Lee and say that, oh, 40, 50 years after the man has passed away, he was fooling around on his wife. No one's listening to you, because that's not going to change the fact that he is still the legend. The legend that we know as Bruce Lee. That was it, and that was all. I just wanted to share that. Stop hating and start appreciating those gifts that God give us in this short span that we have on this earth. That was it. I'm gone.